Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to Motorsport Manager. And when we last left off, Falco had a top 5 run, and Shin finished 17th. But hoping for good things today in Beijing, where the engine, the gearbox, and the brakes are absolutely crucial. We've got a few sponsor slots open that we will take a look at, and the car design is ready to go. Let's see. There we go. Car repair is now finished. 5 sponsors are up, so we've got full offers here on slot 2. So 8 races, $2.75 million, 10 races for 1. So La Roca is out. You know what? That's much better. 2.7 million up front. So we won't get any money from them for 8 races, but still 2.7 million is definitely a nice chunk of change and definitely worth looking at a part for sure. So basically these 8 races are going to buy us an engine and maybe something cool. There isn't more than 11 races left this season, so I think we can jump into the part design. I don't think we've built a gearbox yet. Let me take a look at our parts here. So we've got average brakes. Engine we haven't touched. We've got good suspension and an average gearbox. I mean, engine is the next up to come. And I think if we want to maintain our balance, we need to do that. 25 to max will be fine. And that's going to be $1,050,000. I mean, that is rough for a 243 engine. What is our engine? Oh, yeah, 200. That is a third better. So I think the engine is what's going to get us down the straightaways here. So 25 to max, $1 million on that engine. Hopefully our spot 3 sponsor, or slot 5, excuse me, our slot 5 sponsor can pull through in a pinch. But that is what we're looking at here. Let's improve our parts. We've got some in the reliability section, and we were working on these parts. Obviously, engine and brakes are what's for. So let's go ahead and boost those up. And how about our brakes? 163 and 158. Engine and brakes up. Reliability. Let's work on those and work on that engine and gearbox reliability. One day before the race, I think that will work out well. We can get our parts decent enough for sure. All right, next driver scout should be done. One more day. There you go. Driver scouting is done. Let's see, Jaria Dutt. Not bad. Affordable driver. She's peaked at 27 years old, but not bad. All right, 3rd sponsor offer. So 3rd, or 6th. So looking at our sponsors that we have, there is 1st place, there is 10th place. I think we can consistently make 10th. I don't think we can make 6th. So the $1.5 million upfront payment may be good for us here. Or do we want to try for 6th and get 700,000? If we can... If I felt good about clicking off top 5s, this would certainly be nice, but I want the upfront payment for more parts. Purchasing power. There's some alliteration for you. All right, so I think that's going to be everything before the race here. Just a few more scouting opportunities. Yeah, engine design will be finished. All right, so I'll go ahead and speed on through this. Get practice done here in China. Alina Sonainen, no, sorry, not going to do it. Angelella Cassiani, nope, not going to do it. Pertinen looking away out of Marshall, that's fine. Yeah, we'll go ahead and practice at Beijing, and I will see you for the race. Practice is done here in China. So I decided to go with some soft tires, wear more slowly for Falco. The way the car looks... 33 laps, tires 14 to 16, so we can't one stop even at best durability. So I'm guessing that we can run a few stints on softs and that will come into play. Rain isn't a factor yet, I will say that. I'm starting the cars off with a full tank. As you can see, only about a tenth of a second per lap. I mean, that's... I think we'll save it overall. We'll burn the fuel we got, and we don't have to fill up so quick on the following pit stops because we will need to make several, especially if the rain starts coming down. So starting them both with a full tank, I'm telling Shen to go for it on these soft tires. Opening stint here to break away because she's starting again first. So fingers crossed for a good race. We're definitely going to keep an eye out for Shen to move, also keeping an eye out on this weather. So best of luck, my friends. Let's go. Let's do this. Shen, I want you to be awesome. This is your home country, girl. You got a lot to prove and a lot to show. Let's get some heat in these tires. Go for broke as hard as you can. Stay in front of the field, but she's on that outside lane, giving up all the track position here. Here we go, an inside turn. And Falco making a bold move there on the inside, pushing a bit. So I'm getting the warm and... No, there goes Falco there. I was going to say I'm getting the warm and fuzzies from Falco, but to each their own. Now, looking at park conditions for Shen, her engine, we don't have to worry about. I've got her on her crew chief to where the higher engine modes will not affect the engine duration or the reliability, so I'm going to keep her turned up in front of this pack as well as I can. All right, let's go to a more conservative approach here. See if we can stretch this out as much as we can. Falco, what are you doing? You should be pushing. Once again, poor Falco is fighting in the middle of the pack, trying to make his way, but he can't catch a break. You can see Shen there has broken away from the field, and with this tight road course, you know, there's going to be a lot of people in each other's way. So luckily, Shen has broken away from that lead pack. Her tires are wearing a little bit quicker. I mean, she's sort of on par with the tire wear there, but Falco, he's sort of on par with the other medium tires here. He needs to get on the inside lane. I mean, he needs to learn how to drive a race car first and foremost. And that's what's interesting about Falco is it looks like Shen gets such a good launch on the initial start, and then she falls off. The tires don't hold up for her as well. But I guess she's doing okay. Yeah, the parts are not being affected with her high burn, staying here in the top 3. The tires are starting to get a little bit of a pounding. She's struggling to keep right there with them. Let's get a middle of the road for Falco. And how about you try to make a pass every now and then again? You're our #1 driver. You have our best equipment, for crying out loud. Go to the right in a right-hand turn. Falco, what are you doing? I tell you what, I may not be a road racer at heart, but I kind of know the racing line, and you're not on it, Falco. You need to stop doing things like that. Looks like Wilson has a penalty. That is fortuitous for us for sure. Oh, and look at Shen battling up here in 5th. So she lost that top 3. She's right here still fighting with these guys around her. She's got the same tire wear except for Parisi. He has got much better tire wear than we are. Let's scale this back to a conserve point of view. China is a very high tire wear racetrack. So I think that's where Shen is really going to struggle. My race was ruined by John Daughter. How was your race ruined? You still have all your pieces. Oh, she got a penalty. So that is where you get John Daughter. So Wilson's back there. We're holding on. We'll have to dial back on the conserve button a bit. Are these guys all... No, everyone else is running middle of the road. We're going to have to as well in order to keep up. Park condition is okay. We've run a bit and the parts really haven't worn. You know what? I'm calling shenanigans on that crew chief. It was saying, you know, oh, the parts don't wear. Well, I'm starting to see some wear, unless that's just racing wear and tear and not extra for the undue engine. All right, we're going to have to really push the next time by. She locked up, which got all of the good out of her tires, and now she's starting to really fall back. In fact, I don't know if she can do another lap like this, but we will give her one solid lap to push. She's trying to block. I will commend you for trying to hold your position there. All right, let's go to a push, and Shen will be pitting this time. Now, medium tires are probably the way to go. We only made it to lap 7, so we need some medium tires here. We don't even need to fill the car. Parts are good, so this is a 7-second pit stop for Shen. Let's go ahead and push everything we can. Not everything, but keep everyone together. Tire wear should be good. Falco's tire wear is decent. Unfortunately, he isn't really making any headway, which is a big shame. Figure our number 1 driver would be doing better. He can't make his way through the field is what I'm seeing on those starts. They're kind of he's kind of screwing himself, going the wrong line and then getting caught in traffic, and he can't make any good passes. Go ahead and attack there, Shen. Coming down to the final corner before pit road. It looks like she'll be the first on pit road as well. We'll dial her back on the overtake and the neutral tires. Falco will drive right on by. It's just 4 tires for Shen, and down and away she goes with a good pit stop. We can get some heat in those as well. And Falco is really minding his fuel well. And here's some guys that are pitting. Let's go ahead and push and stay in front of him. We don't want to be slowed down once he hits pit road. He'll come down and sort of bog us down. But it looks like this is the lap where those soft tire guys are really going to start to pit. So once we get clear track in front of us, we're going to push. Push as much as you can there, Falco. Try to make up some space just like that. You aren't struggling to overtake anything. Did you just see what you just did? So if we can make it to lap 11, if we can make it to lap 11, I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, a 2-stop race. We'll see. The leader just started lap 10. We're starting lap 10. We'll be starting lap 11 when we come down this time. As a matter of fact, come on in. Now, do we do soft tires wearing more slowly for this middle set? I don't want to shaft myself, but why not? I mean, we need some speed after all. 15, the tires aren't going to last that long. We don't need to fuel. We don't need to recharge the battery or any sort of conditions. A 6-second pit stop for us shall be fine. All right, Shen, there you are pushing. Just go neutral. Make sure you can save these tires. We don't want to be a casualty of war here. We are sort of nipping right on that. You don't need to get past them. You just need to come down pit road. 4 tires, no fuel. Come on, there you go. Falco is down and away. We certainly don't need to go ham bone, but we can push these tires just a touch, and they'll wear more slowly. So I think he'll be able to really make some moves. Shen is melting the beads off of those things. Let's scale that back a bit. We want to make sure that we can make these tires last. Falco should be coming through quick, fast, and in a hurry. Up, safety car. Pit with the safety car. So we're going to get caught up with the rest of the field. I think Shen should. Falco can stay out. He's on pretty good tires. But I think we're going to utilize this time right now to pit with Shen. There's 12 laps to go, 20 to go. Let's do a fresh set of mediums. And we might as well fill up here, because we'll get caught right back up to the field. But do we want to short here? 14 laps. Let's do 17 so we can push just a bit. You know, part of me wants to... No, we're not going to repair. 10 seconds on pit road, and we'll get caught up with the safety car. All right, here we go. So Falco can go low mode. Falco should be caught up right to the safety car. Shin is going to get caught up with the safety car. We'll have her go low. And everyone should be getting caught back up. So this is going to be good. Shin is going to be on absolute fresh tires. Falco is going to be chomping right at the bit, right behind these guys. That was a big crash. Olin, Wilson, and Taylor. Look, guys, why aren't you getting caught up to the safety car? I mean, it's not a virtual safety car. You can get caught back up, don't you know? Maybe there's a formation lap, because we should be right behind the safety car. All right, leaders came in that time. I think our tires are going to be good. We're going to make up those spots. Yeah, here we go. So we're going to be restarting in second on pretty new tires. We're the only one on softs during this run. That is interesting indeed. Hopefully these guys get caught up here. I mean, they're leaving a big gap. You guys should really be going, don't you know? And we can't get around them, so no need to do that. So Falco is going to be in a good spot, but this isn't a safety car. The safety car is right here, and these guys are definitely taking their sweet time getting around here. Come on, the field should form back up. Here we go. There we go. So now we're behind the safety car. The whole field will be forming up here. So Shen should be catching up. We need to get some heat in these tires once more. Falco's tires are still a nice temperature. All right, everyone will be caught back up. Safety car. So there's Shen. We will be running in second. I like it. This should be pretty good. Everyone seems to be on the same strategy. We got Shen off of those older tires. All right, coming down to the green. Of course, we're going to go all out here on the start. Pace car is off and green flag is in the air. There we go. Falco gives up the bottom. Falco, why would you give up the bottom in that hairpin? He's fighting back, though. I will give him that. Look at Falco fight back on that outside. We'll keep running in aggressive fuel mode. Tires we can just have in push mode. Let's just do a neutral run for Shin as well. I mean, we're in a really good spot. All right, fast forward. Here we go. So I'm worried about Shin's staying power. Falco is definitely hunting this guy down on those soft tires. His tire wear is going to be a problem, but I mean, Falco's is wearing more soft, or his softs are wearing more slowly, so his tire wear shouldn't be that much of a thing. Falco is out leading this race. Do we need to be pushing the engine right now? Not for Shen. Let's dial that back down. Keep a neutral run here. And now that Falco's got some clean track, that is what I'm talking about. You can conserve, my man. 1.5 seconds. And we're not really pushing these tires now that we have the racetrack to ourselves. Yeah, the gap is not closing. So that's what I like to see. Shin is holding them off brilliantly here as well. This is well, she gave up the inside of that hairpin. This may be a pretty good points day for us. Yeah, Falco is stretching it out. That is what I am talking about, good sir. And yeah, his soft tires are wearing, but definitely not as fast as these cars behind. Now the question is, do I put him on another set of soft tires or not? Shin still fighting there in the top 10. I'll take that all day, every day. But I'm really proud of Falco. I mean, we're here, we're leading laps, we're conserving tires, and he isn't really being pressured. We can dial back that fuel mode as well, which is probably a good thing to do to save the engine. Keep it in a high burn. Yeah, that's where everyone else is. Okay, they're starting to get caught back up just a touch here, but Falco leading the way. He doesn't have to push much. So this will take us, starting lap 20, to 13 to go. If I can stretch this to another soft tire run, that would be really, really excellent. Shen dropping back to 13th. I have a feeling, my dear, you are giving up some of the track position. All right, so Falco's got 5 laps. That'll take him to 25. And Shen just needs to go now, I think. Let's push Shen as hard as she can. She'll be pitting first. And she'll be within 12 laps, and I think she can run on a set of mediums in 12 laps or so. That'll be her final pit stop of the day. And I mean, Falco is just doing an amazing job. There you go, just go to neutral. Start pushing him up just a bit. Get past him, Shin. We'll send you around one more time. No, don't worry about your tire deg. All right, Shen, this time, another set of medium tires for you. Let's put in enough fuel to finish the race. 13, 14 or so. Parts are looking good. Let's do it. All right, Shen. Dial back to the medium engine mode, if you please. Just push those tires still if you can. Falco is doing a brilliant job here, though, holding up traffic. Looks like he can go around one more time, so I'm going to push him as hard as he can to bring him to 10 laps to go, and I think that is in perfect soft territory. There you go, Falco, push everything you got. Coming around to 10 laps to go. That should be enough with his current wear to get in here on the soft tires. Let's make sure we fill him up. 13 or so laps should be okay. Not going to repair or push it too awful much here. Yeah, he should be good. So Shin is pitted. She's off and running. Go ahead and push. I know your tire wear is bad. Just do medium fuel burn and a push. Yellow flag. Oh, I wish that was a full course yellow. Oh, that would have been so amazing. We could have got caught up. Oh, come on, mistake. 7 seconds. You got to be kidding me. That was it. Yeah, who is the idiot that made the mistake on those tires? We can go the rest of the way, though. Unfortunately, we have our work cut out for us now. Man. And here I thought we were going to be good. We were going to be golden. All right, let's turn up the engine just a bit. Get them there. A few cars are on pit road, but they're going to beat us off of pit road unless we can. All right, we'll get a few positions for sure. Man, we had it. Let's push as hard as we can, though. We're still in it. We don't want to burn our tires up quite yet. Shin is still doing an okay job. We can turn that up just a bit. House park condition. Just go medium for now. We want to make sure we have enough engine left to finish the race. We're going to be passing these guys up to 6th. That certainly isn't bad. Shin will make her way up. And it looks like these guys are trying to extend soft tires as well. We're pushing right on the blister zone. Leaders starting lap 27. That's 6 laps to go. I think we can hold it here and then do some more pushing with Falco. Shin, though, I am not too sure. I mean, she's in light company. Let's just do a neutral on those tires there. Yeah, Falco's creeping that temperature right up. He's in 4th. Let's conserve it up just a bit. Leader's on pit road there. We have pretty clear track in front of us. Parisi's right in front, and he's got... Yeah, they're going to be off pit road. So it's just basically Falco on his own in 4th. Now, if these guys have to pit again, we'll be okay. But I don't think they do need to pit again, so we just need to stay in front of 4th. And as far as Shin goes, I think we can turn up the engine and push a bit. See if she can make up some of these positions. 5 laps to go, 57%. There you go. Scale that back now that you're in front. See if she can make a good run to the top 10. Shen, don't open up that bottom lane like that. You should know better. Yeah, Falco is like all alone on pace. Shen is where we really need to be focusing here. How are these engines? So she's right on the engine that she needs to be. Let's go ahead and turn up the push just a little bit. Well, I mean, she just got pats like she was standing still. Starting lap 30, 4 laps to go. Tire wear is absolutely through the roof. But Falco's holding a pretty 4th. We could probably go up to a push now. It's going to be close on these tire wear, that is for sure. 3 laps to go for the leader, 54% for Falco. I think he's good. We've got 10 seconds to clear. We're just basically staying in front of Antonov. Shin is who I'm really worried about. And if she drops too far down, I mean, yeah, she's already dropped too far down. She must have been locking up the tires or something like that. No, it's like we can't even push or conserve or do nothing because her tires are just shot. Shut up. I'm trying to read this. Shut up. Let's see. We've got 4 spots if we can hang on for 3 more laps. We have all these positions we do not want to give up, but if we do, then we might as well just pitted. How is Falco? Yeah, he's in a league of his own. We don't even need to be pushing anymore. Just scale back the neutral on that one. Leader is starting to take the last lap here. All right, last lap. It is indeed. Go ahead and push everything you got. Shen, we have no such luck. We need to stay out as best we can. You can push the engine, but you cannot push those tires. Just do what you can, Shen. Come across better than 15th if you can. Once we get past the halfway mark of the lap, I think we can push. Go ahead. Get everything you can out of these tires, maybe a spot or 2. So Falco ends up finishing 4th again. 7 seconds on that pit stop. It wouldn't have been enough for Partanen, but close. And a 15th place for Shen again. So Stephenson is your winner. That full course yellow really put Falco in a very good position. I thought he could have done it. Maybe mediums would have been the right call. But we could have made softs last 13 laps, which is, you know, basically what they could make their tires last. But all in all, not bad. Of course, we didn't break any rules. We're not building any risky parts. Look at all those penalties. Drive-through penalty, demoted 2 places. Drive-through penalty. Didn't help or, you know, assist us in any way, but 17 and 6 points. Not bad. Falco is now the point leader. How about that? Point leader after 4. Still 6 points behind Orleans. So where is Orleans in all of this? 6th per net. And Nina crashed out. So we caught up some points for sure. We got 2 points on them there and then 4 points on them there. Not a bad run. we're chipping away at it, and these are some tight points battles. 1st to 7th, only 2 points separates us. 6 points from 6th place there. Chairman should be, well, I mean, Chairman's going to be butthurt. We finished 7th. But he shouldn't be too awful upset. He could be a whole lot more angry, let's put it that way. Next race, we're going to have a few of the parts that we just built up and ready to go for the car, so that should help us really make some good moves. Oh, look at that, 4th. So that is, I guess, race percentage. But yeah, our marketability went up a touch, and the Chairman's happiness went up. Shen's morale went up. Always good to see. Yeah, that smoothness and consistency. You can't do that. All right, 1 million down the hole for that particular race. We've got 11 races worth that we can run, and we need to take a look at how many races are left and how many sponsorship slots are going to open up for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got excess of, 3 million. We can keep on building parts, I think. Interview, sure. Falco is beating by Durger. Would you consider bringing him in? No, I have 100% belief in our drivers. I'm never going to discuss with you. How dare you? Well, he's $1 million driver. We can't afford him anyway. Yang Li, your smoothness bites. But you're like a better Shen, aren't you? Resource hog. Oh, geez, the first lap panic. First lap of the race, you suck. And then the timesheet hero during qualifying and practice, which helps us nothing. But, to each their own. We're not far off of our target. We have Milan in the next race where the engine and brakes are crucial. I'm definitely going to work on those in the interim for sure. Looking at our brakes and engine. Yeah, with some reliability, we can get that engine up to the 243. That engine's maxed out. So that will be Shen's new... Oh, wait, no, I had that already in Shen's car last race for the reliability. That's right. So we can work on some other parts here. Definitely the suspension will be put on the block. Even though we don't need it, it would definitely be nice to have it. And it is so much better than all these other parts for sure. But yeah, that'll be in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in. And for my first and last place drivers, I will see you in the next video. Take care.